Oh, bloody hell, where's that gone now? Uh, uh, what? No, thank you. Random group invite out of absolutely nowhere for no reason. Rude. Do not do that. To invite someone to the group, you send them a message first. Can you ask them? There we go. Cool. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. What's the plan, Batman? Oh, did we finish the red shiny? Mob on a node. More like pet on a node. That ain't a red shiny name. I don't know why. What it should be. Or whether we actually finish them in this zone. Seems like it. What was it called? Oh, do they not fall under Visions of a... Do they fall under Trade Skill instead? They probably do, don't they? Ah, there it is. I'm missing one. Tasty zombie gruel. I'm guessing it's a rare one in the collection that doesn't pop up very often. It's probably worth umpteen billion plat on the on the broker or something. Oh, wait. Oh, oh yeah, I completely missed that. Because I needed two, not one. Don't mind me, Tricor.
I greet you.
Right, I'm hoping zoning into the crypt zone will trigger the daily Petrovia mission. Right, myself lost. It's not the world, not the end of the world. If not, I could just go and zone into Merchant's Den and do that first. No, it didn't. Ehehe. Leave my crypt or die! Hop on, sesame! No, really. Thank you. Fine, we shall do Merchant's Den. Oh, another one. So I've got four. Done that 4 times and got 4 separate skulls. Kind of annoying when each bounty thing requires 2 of the same or something. I think. Don't think I'm going mad. Yeah. Zombie says, no, I shall not give you any shinies you actually need today. You shall have all duplicates. Stinking zombie. Come on, give me that one last one we need. Assuming these red shinies probably aren't really worth anything on the broker anyway. God damn it. Right, literally just pick that up. God mad. Mob on a node. Yeah! That zone is currently full. Please select. What, really? Then stick me in number 2. That zone is currently full. Please select an alternate destination. There is no alternative. I need to get into a zone. Thank you. There we are. Hey, they're in. Zone says no, indeed. Weirdly, that door gave me the option of 1 or 2, but the main zoning door didn't. Not quite sure why. Right, anyway. Yes, I am going to zone into Merchant's Den here. Apparently so. The forlorn bouncers. They said no. You ain't coming in. I think I've got a 10-day mercenary thing here, haven't I? Yep. But we've got 2. So we get to skip 2 levels, basically. Nice, nice. Oh, 12 hours. That's not bad. But we do have a pair of boots here, so we can have those. And as we've only got 2 things, then you can have those. Alright, let's get cracking. Yeah. Is he in mini mode? Sure whether he is or not, to be honest. Sure, somewhere in here there is a shrink mercenary. He says. Oh yeah, it's okay. I didn't think it was that icon. There's big flat, 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 flat. That's mini flat, flat. Slightly less flappy. Today's secret password is bumfuzzle.
Hello.
Uh-huh. Well, that actually didn't give me the daily Vitrovia stuff. Okay. Have to go zone into one of the forlorn zones when we're done here. Oh! Mercenary has decided, yes, we shall pull everything in the room. I got friends in low places. You say so too, Shanks. You say so. I don't know whether that password thing changes like every day or literally every zone in. Like if I think it changes every zone in actually, because when I've done it on this character and then if I was to go swap over to my Zerker and do the zone again immediately straight afterwards, it would be a completely different password. So get every zone in, it just picks from a random list, I guess. Got friends on the other side. Jeez. That's a sentence uttered and re-uttered by many people, I think. Beep, 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 beep. To arms! Yeah, that was the password for getting through the first gate in the zone. Yeah. I have no doubt it's some really bizarre pirate phrase or something. Oh, it's exactly. Skitters and scatters. Yes. Coffers and coffins. I think it is. But yeah. That's alright, yeah. I think I prefer skitters and scatters. Maybe we can rename it. Petition. There's a distinct lack of shinies going on here. Am I being blind? Like, oh, there's one. Hiding in really random corners. I'm definitely still missing some from the collection. I don't think I finished off this pages one either, but... Aha, there we are. Oh, in fact, I've got 2 pages left to go. There we go. Wow. 1 left to go now, technically, I guess. Oh, it reminds me, I should probably do Caverns again, because there's some pages in there for a new collection that I need to finish off. Yeah, new book, yeah. There was a couple of new books added in this update. I see a shiny. Boom! Bubbles! You boom bubbles. Ta-ta, Bubbles! Indeed. This lady loves her bubbles. Don't ask me why. No idea. Oh, bubbles. She'll grab that shiny as soon as we're finished here with this fight. Resist, 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 resist. Ah, okay. Turns out it was a rubber shiny anyway. Break down the walls. Ooh. God damn it! Shinies are not on my side today. Oh, okay, we'll just pull them all through the wall, shall we? Just pull the zone, bugger it. Who needs walls? Yeah, exactly. May as well just kill them all in one go. Get it over and done with. Oh, how did we manage to miss those two? Stupid ranger. Not very good at rune pulling. Clearly need to teach him better. Okay. Just double check these pillars, because sometimes there is a shiny or a page that spawns behind some of them. Today, it seems. But less curing me and more pew pew arrow, please. There we go. Flappy boy is a ranger indeed. Yes, he is listed as a ranger, although weirdly he has both a single target and a group cure, like a healer. So he is sort of the best of both worlds. He can do some damage as well as curing you when you can't be born. I don't know. Maybe some do, or a lot do, but not all do. I'm not really sure. I mean, for quite a long time I was running around with a Berserker one, who definitely did not have any cures. Which you would expect from a Berserker. Oh wait, why am I in here? I actually don't need to be in here. Could have just left all these, I think. I don't need any clickies in there. That being said, sometimes shinies do spawn in here, so leave those two. Right. Um. I don't know. It's the answer. Yeah. I think I was maybe semi-disappointed with the time per expansion. I was really hoping for something a little bit shorter. I was hoping for the 12-week stuff we got with Fallen Gate more than the 16-week we got with Kaladin, to be honest. For that free trade, I'm not really sure if that's going to have any impact on me at all, to be honest. I don't know. I've never really played on a free trade server before, to be fair, so I don't. Who knows? I mean, maybe it just means I can put a few more things up for sale on the broker that you wouldn't normally be able to. Yeah, I guess. But I can't say I ever really found it slow on Kaladin. At least not in the majority of situations. I guess there was a couple of scenarios, a couple of like expansions, like was it Sentinel's Fate, where you could go through the entire like quest line and then still not quite be max level because of that XP rate difference, I think. Also, again, to be fair, with Caladim, I was only really playing the Illusionist, and that was it. I didn't have any alts or anything, really. I mean, I technically had the Fury, I suppose, but... Whereas if I had been playing like 5 or 6 characters or something silly like that, then I probably would have noticed the XP a lot more going through that same process over and over again. Yeah. Yep. Mayon come to collect his taxes. Is it just charged in blood instead of money? So. Gotta send in the tax collectors. Tum. Cannot hide forever. I will get what's owed one way or the other. It's a very strange relationship between Mayong and this spider. Ooh, an exquisite See chest. Bartered Monger's Barbute. Oh, is that why? Gleeful Ire. Increases max health if casted by 12%, increases potency if casted by 4,000%, increases all bonuses by 50% if you are at the top of the enemy's hate list, which I would never be. Otherwise, that doesn't sound like a bad one. Max health and potency. Shoulders, feet, and wrists. What have we got in the shoulders at the moment? A bonus. I say shoulders, feet, and wrist. It's got further on. We definitely don't want to replace that. Potency. There we go. Right, that one can go. Nice. Turns out that was actually quite worth it. Didn't manage to finish any of the collections in there, unfortunately, but we did get one we needed.
Well met.
Well met. If there are any red shinies in Forlorn, I can't imagine so. Ah, actually, the red shinies might be. I think you need to be wearing the werewolf illusion to see them, if I remember rightly. Like to have a quick look around after this. Right, I want to do Caverns of the Forsaken because there are some new pages in here as well for a new book. And with any luck, it'll be the daily as well, but that's probably a bit too hopeful. Well, I'll be damned. It actually is the daily as well. Yes! I'll take that. Quick lottery numbers, yeah, indeed, yeah. No, I've just used up all my luck. Page. A dangerous pet to keep. Have you definitely settled on a class you want to play on Varsoon yet, Ethereum? Or are you still up in the air a bit? Super haunting, echoey sounds. Where's all the pages gone? Don't need normal shinies, I need pages. Oh, there's one. Noodle. Yes, definitely go to start a file soon. People go to start all at once. How many stick around? Who knows? Indeed. It's always a trick, isn't it? This was my small amount of fear when I read the FAQ was like, yes, was it 16 weeks for every expansion, with the exception of Desert of Flames? I was like, oh, that might actually drive some people away, I think. I suppose it's always tricky trying to find that balance between what's long enough to keep the people who play most days entertained, while also being long enough for those people who don't necessarily play every day so that they can achieve what they want to as well. So I still feel like not doing 16 weeks for every expansion and mixing it up for the different expansions is probably a better idea, but yeah, it's more work. I can, while partially I am slightly worried about 16 weeks of Shattered Lands because of potentially the lack of content in there. Last time round with Caladim, it was very much a case of rinse and repeat the same. Is it one? Maybe two heroic dungeons, and then like a handful of raids, depending on what level you were at, I suppose. Yes, yeah, you're right there. I think you will definitely see lots more alts. But I can also understand 16 weeks from the Shattered Lands because of those people who want to play on a TLE server because of the old content. Slayer of Vampires. Ooh. I suppose the only downside from a raider's perspective of having so many ults is you wanting to do those longer quests on all those ults, like Speak as a Dragon, like getting your prismatic weapons on all of your ults, and then it becomes an interesting trick of balancing. Right, who do we swap in and out in raids to try and keep it sustainable while also getting people their updates and stuff, isn't it? So. And of course, the elephant in the room, balance. As the itemization, I guess, on release of Varsoon is going to be different than the release of Kaladin. I mean, I would have done it when it wasn't grey. Yeah, it's a tricky part, isn't it? It's finding a class you personally want to play, and then also being able to find a guild that has room in a raid force for that class. Raiding is fun, would recommend, absolutely. Cannot disagree. Oh. Mercenary's gone to shoot down many bats. There's no pages in this last room. Still not sure what class I'm going to play, to be honest. Or I should say, I don't know what I'm going to play as a main. I've got to bunch of potential ults lined up, but
Welcome. What can I help you with?
Yes, hail to you as well. Let's just skip the pretend friendship part and get down to business, shall we?
Good. How long we got left until the server anyway? Is that like 20 days or something? God. So long. It's basically 3 weeks. What I won't miss from live is its crazy economy. Be nice to have hopefully a slightly less mad economy on a new server where things are measured in silver and gold as opposed to tens of millions of plat. Howdy, Mantis. Green fog is bad. Good to know. Inventory management game. A little bit. It's more the broker management game at this point, just to the downside of having just come back from doing instances and stuff. Just crap in my bags to sort out whether I need to sell it or dump it or. That's not a tame dino. Uh-huh. A water snakeskin is apparently worth 4.6 million plat. I question this sanity. Oh! Phew, right, that's that done.
Confound it. Where did I put that ledger? It must be around here somewhere.
Has there been a server merge? No, no server merges, not yet. No, it's not my illusionist. Technically, my illusionist is still on Caladim, but
Welcome.
the server is basically dead. I mean, there are some people still playing on it, but there's not really any new content, so it's not really much to do. So I haven't played the illusionist for quite a while. There hasn't been any official announcement about server merge from Caladim to a live server yet. I don't imagine that being too far away. But I'm guessing we'll try and get there's a try and get Varsoon out the door and launched first, and maybe discuss server merges after that. I don't know. So I've been playing different characters on different servers, I suppose, just in the interim period, just wasting time until the new server launches. So that one I was just playing there was my Templar. It was on a live server. There is in 3 weeks' time. It's both soon and also really far away, all at the same time. Waiting for zone server. Please hold. Well, I mean, if there was ever a time to do it, in 3 weeks' time is the time. But yes, I suppose they do have a time investment, don't they? Well, I suppose it depends really what you want to do. If you're just playing casually with, you know, just questing and doing quest timelines and maxing out a character or whatever, then probably doesn't need too much time investment. If you're wanting to play at the top end with raiding and stuff like that, then yes, definite time investment required. Who is next? Oh no, the mercenary's going to get mad trying to keep curing me. Mean green. Smash bosh! Big plant dead. May as well just pull these two, because you know damn well my mercenary's going to pull them on the way through, because they always do. Despite my best efforts to avoid them. Okay. Yes, killed them with debuffs. For some reason, that one debuff won't pass. It's broken. What the hell? It's grayed out as if it's already cast on something, but not. Kind of hoping for a ability reset just to see whether that fixed the problem, but alas, my luck is not that good. But it's still grayed out. What? Wait. Oh, that's on timer. Okay, I just don't know. It's all busted. Character's gimped. It's very odd. Try to get revenges. Fly away. Finish the zone and then see if zoning out fixes the problem with this ability, and if not, I'll just tap to myself. See whether that sorts it. big monkey. So big I can't actually get far enough away to use ranged attacks. Too big! Monkey too big. Ooh, that green circle was close to my feet. Who is next? He does love that question, does my mercenary. Oh no, no, Creepy. God, now that ability's buggered. Oh no, that's actually still cast on the named. It's weird. Bing bong. Right. Zone out. Cross fingers. Hope zoning out fixes my abilities. Survey says yes, it did. Excellent. Right, so next zone on the hit list is Phantasmal Shades out in Mangavi Wastes. And of course, the most important question for a new server is what are you going to name your characters? So I can guarantee that's where people are going to spend most of their time. Going, tweaking what their character looks like, followed by, oh god, what do I name it? Ghosts fall down, go splat. Oh, speaking of all fall down, go splat. Jeez. You're not my friend, the tiny arms. Wait, who are you calling tiny arms? I'm sure that guy usually moans in Goblin a lot more often. He was quite quiet today. Here comes the scarecrows. Was close. They were actually starting to do a bit of damage to this character. Not exactly the best geared in the world. Who is next? Wow, it's funny you should ask that question. A rune protected Gorak. That is who is next. It is nice to play a character who actually has a few blue AoEs. It's going to be an interesting thing with the Varsoon server. Will I actually end up on the character that has some AoE potential? Or back to single target damage only again? We shall see. We shall see. Come on! It teleports me up on the roof and then is hanging about. What are you doing down there? Oh, nice of you to join us. Oh, an exquisite just. What's it gonna be? A piece of mercenary gear, do you think? Oh. Or maybe an evac. An evac Blue Adorn? Uh-huh. Say what? Oh, we were going to check Forlorn for the red adorns on my Templar. Oops. Forgot to do that.
Well met.
Maybe we'll do that after I've finished this. We've got 2 zones to do here, so. Nightmares of Old. And Screams, I think? Yeah, Suite of Screams. Get those 2 done first. And we'll see where we go from there. Supposed to really. I might do Caverns of the Forsaken as well, as it's the daily, and it's right here on the same door I need to zone into for the other zone anyway. Why not? Wait, I've not done this zone on this character? Okay. Insert random achievements here then, I guess. Like that! Victory! I need to teach my mercenaries some new voice lines, jeez. I will cut you to the bow! Or maybe not.
Who is next?
Didn't quite bring the entire zone with us that time. Ah, here's the other half. Den Can Reef. I'm kind of interested to know where the name for this creature came from. So Varsoon, you say? Indeed, everybody, indeed. Will we be seeing a an Inquisitor from you on the server? He probably won't last for long. Gonna be one of those on-off things. Just come back when new expansion launches and play for a bit and then leave again. Which is kind of the relationship I think most people have with MMOs these days anyway, so nothing unusual there really. That's a good question. I still don't really know what I'm going to consider to be my main class. Unlike with Caladim, I am going to try and play different classes this time around and not just stick with one character and that's it. Mystic and True were two on that list. As was, what else did I say? Like Swashy. Swashy, Paladin, and Warlock, I think, was the kind of ones I was thinking about. Assuming we end up with time enough to make that many else, but yeah, I sort of imagined playing the Mystic as the main because usually healers are required, right? So that was probably a pretty safe bet. But I don't know. Yeah, I mean that's always. I mean, I think that's probably it's kind of the same with most classes, isn't it? Is those first 3 expansions, I suppose, maybe 4, are kind of where the character changes the most. You really do feel like the character grows over the course of those first few expansions with different cast speed reusing and introducing of AAs and different cast orders and debuffs and all that sort of stuff. So. Yes, indeed. Low level Templar, very painful. Been there, done that. Yeah, Druids are just cheats, that's why. There again, I did Fury on the last server, so. That's why I thought I'd do Mystic, because it's a little bit different, and other than the first, well, like 15 levels or something, I've never really played a Mystic properly, or even a Shaman properly, to be honest, so. Let's give that a try, huh? Pally I thought about just as a, based on our experience with Kaladin, tanks for grouping was always a big problem. So I was thinking maybe if I had a tank, then maybe groups wouldn't be so bad. Don't really intend to be playing that type of character too seriously. No, at least with Kaladin, the Shadow Knight seemed to be where everybody went to, and no one really bothered with Paladin too much. So I say that type of character, I don't really care. Like the general consensus on how strong or whatever the class is. It's just something I want to, just try and have a bit of a play around with. So see how it goes. Similarly, Swashy. Never really played past the first sort of 15-20 levels. Just interesting to see how what that's like, maybe. But again, sort of thing, casual play, group content only. Really, not sure I would intend to play that one in any sort of serious like raid setting or anything. Leave the DPS to the pros. Unless I really enjoy it, I don't know. We'll see. Or no one's playing them. But I imagine that type of class is something a lot of people would want to play, so I'm happy to fill in the blanks around the edges with support classes. Pirate spec with one weapon. Okay. Is that one of those weird AA things? That probably doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, a bit like the old berserkers with their bucklers from back in the day. Crafting? God, I've not even thought about crafting. Oh, you're... I mean, early on, you could probably get away with almost anything. Unless the itemization for crafted armor ends up being a pile of rubbish. Yeah, I mean, the problem is everybody will be doing the same, won't they? And I suspect the chrono prices will be one of those things that shoots up extremely quickly. I suspect I wouldn't be surprised to see Chronos on the broker in like, the first 1 or 2 days of the new server at like 1,000 plat or something stupid like that, and just be like, where do you expect people to get that sort of money from? Awful down. Suffer under the eternal shade. Except not, because I got interrupted. Oh no. Got to work out what to name my characters as well, you see. To try and plan it ahead of time. La-da-da-dee. Up. Come on, Vorrigan. Quit your jibber jabber and get your butt over here. Up, you shall not be landing on my head. Thank you very much. I think we're going to kill it though before the next... No, there's the next bloody buffet. Don't! Bing bong. Right, that is the daily done. What familiar are we using on this one? Oh, we are using that one, okay. Let's... bag full of trash. Oh. Be interesting to see what the overseer system's like on the new server. Hopefully we won't have quite as many crafting materials in our bags as we had on the last one. Please, for the love of God. Hear my pleas. Less crafting materials. Theoretically, that should have been fixed. But who knows? Because we now technically have a new season. Not sure I'd necessarily trust that the new season's rewards don't contain all the stupid trade skill materials that we had to get removed from previous seasons.
Who is next?
Yeah, that's true. It is shared. I found it useful to do on TLE with Kaladin because of the collectibles, shinies that came out of it. It was useful to just have another source of those, other than obviously going out and picking them up yourselves. Oh. Okay, apparently I've not done this zone on this character either. Be prepared for screams! All of the screams. So many screams. Abso-friggin-lutely. All of the screams. Oh. Interesting. Managed to pull like half the ring without a named. Maybe that's a good thing. See if we can get some of this crap cleared before we aggro the named. It's me slightly less to worry about. Just because this character is a bit less geared than my other ones, so having less bashing on our head all at the same time is a good thing. Come on then. Now we must play a game of Guess the Bookcase. First up, Terror, I think. Yes, definitely Kara. Where the fuck is Karen gone? Come on, Reveal. Oh, there it is. I'm being an idiot. Next up on the hit list, Sonic. No, it's the other cat people, the Charval. Okay. Cat peoples everywhere. Next up, pizza. Yeah. And finally, something to be human. No random elf ears or anything. Jobs are good, and right, who am I missing? What are you doing over here? Stupid mage. Hiding in the corner. Oh. Speaking of screams. The queen of screams. Horatio! Do you think there's any familiar ties between Horatio the dog and the one in the Merchant's Den? Crap, I can't remember his name. Begins with a B. Ah, it's gone. No. I wanted to say Bloodbath, but it's I don't think it's Bloodbath. Something B, I'm sure. Anyway, it seems odd to have two large Cerberus three-headed woofs. Maybe they're related. These are the important questions we must ask ourselves, you know. Bing bong! Huzzah! Weekly complete. And unfortunately, a rubbish chest. There we are. Can't have it all.
Go on, take a look at the stock. You'll never beat this price in the city, I guarantee it.
This character is still apparently wearing some utter garbage. Some bits not so bad. Some bits really, really bad. Oh, right. All that ding 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 dinging. So we're just trying to work out what to replace. My God, the worst gloves, worst gloves in the world. Oh. what we actually got on there? Right.
Greetings, friend traveler.
Done,
Supplies
and
to fill
done.
your adventuring needs.
Swap back over to my Templar. One, I think, got a couple of overseer quests I need to hand in. Two, I want to go have a look for some red shinies in Forlorn. Because everybody loves a good shiny. Maybe. Has the game crashed? Don't know. It's not doing anything. Let me in! What have you done? Game might have crashed. Oh no, there it goes. Just took forever to load. Despite it's only loading Keynos, for goodness sake. It's not loading some like back alley zone that no one ever goes into. Cool. What's the time? Probably get in another cycle of those 1 hour ones. Just about. Just thinking maybe we'll have 16 weeks of AOD. AOD? My brain is stuck on Age of Discovery, which is... I think the base game is just kind of referred to as Shattered Lands. Technically, isn't it like the first like 10 expansions or something? Isn't that the in-game time period? Maybe that's referred to as the Age of Destiny. I don't know. Like, there's always the age of something, isn't it? Throughout the period in Norath's history, various ages of. Unfortunately, my in-game lore knowledge is not that strong, so I couldn't say with 100% certainty one way or the other. Oh, 2 hours. God damn it. Getting all of the treasured overseer quests.
Greetings. Would you like to open an account, or is there something else I can help you with?
Wrong one. Nope, still the wrong one. There we go. Right, so I think with the red ones, I need to pick up that. On the werewolf costume. And With a run wrap and... Aha! Yes, I thought so. Red shinies! I have some of them, but I don't think I've got all of them. Oh! What are we missing? That one we just picked up, so we've got 2 more to get. Perch and left hand. I suppose I could just do the daily as well. What do we need? Fur critters and goo. Multitask. Do. Aha! There you go. One more to go. Grimelda's left hand. I really wish she wouldn't leave her hands lying around. You never know who might run along and pick them up. Just silly. Ta-da! Alright. That's 2 of those to hand in now. Wasn't too painful, to be honest. Really had a look around any of the other zones though. I had a look around Svani and Jungle for those red shinies yet, so I assume they exist in those 2 zones. And now I've picked up all those bits, I may as well go craft the 3 items I need to just to finish the silly daily. While I'm here. I don't know if the rewards for the daily have changed at all with the newest content. got something I haven't got before. Adorner's Primer Volume 1. There we go. I don't know if that's particularly useful, to be honest. Strike through adornments, but... let's roll with it. What in God's name would the red shinies be in Spani? I assume scattered around the village at the beginning? Yeah, they're usually in, like, trade skiller friendly places. Guessing, like, around the village and on the path up to the beach. Yeah, that's true, everybody. I have as well. I don't usually do those. It was only because I wanted those red shinies that I did it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bothered. As you say, typically the RNG rewards from those trade skill quests, the daily and the weeklies, has been bloody awful. Um, oh, aha! Here we are. Is that no? Is that a normal one? No, it's a red one. I don't know how far. I assume they won't go up too far because this is the Nawagro, which, if you're like level 10 or something, you're not going to be too happy going in there. Really don't need to be picking up standard shinies here. Stick to red ones, shall we? Well, that being said, I think I do still need some of the rarer overland shinies. Normal shinies. Sorry, as I was sort of spinning the camera around, at the corner of my eye, I thought I saw one of those. You know those little monkeys you get in like Marshall? I thought I saw a green one of those out the corner of my eye. I was like, what the hell is that? That's not normal. Turns out it was just the tail of a snake in the bush. It's like one of those, you know, you've played too much EU2 when. And the arse end of a badger looks like a rock, and the tail of a snake looks like a monkey. Guess the red shinies don't go up this far because of him, maybe? Normal shiny. I guess not. Aha! Here's one I missed earlier. Oh. I guess there's not going to be any up here because these are all aggro. Come on, shinies, you can do it. I guess there isn't a trade skill shiny meta collection. There isn't usually. I'm guessing there'd just be the 4 from the overland zones that just give house item rewards, I'd imagine. To let these things respawn a bit. Assume there. Oh yeah. Could there be some up the end here, maybe? As this camp is technically a kind of safe place. Nope. Okay, I guess while we're maybe waiting for those to respawn, I actually go hand in the ones I've already completed. Curious to see what the rewards are. As I say, I assume they're going to be house items. They usually are for the red collections. I suppose they could be recipes as well, but that seems unlikely. What? Ah, okay, yeah, they are house items. Would you like some blue symbols? What are these? What the? Some red symbols? Oh, some yellow symbols. What do you fancy? I'm going to go with the blue symbols. We have a fence segment. Okay, yeah, that'll probably go well in the little graveyard area. Oh, that's it. Was that worth waiting for? Was that worth the climax? Possibly not. But it did prove the meta collection theory that there wouldn't be one. not sure what a reward for that type of collection would be for the reds. Like a large bust of one of the prominent trade skill figures. I don't know. Could be, I suppose. Like, here's a plushie of the Queen, or a plushie of that annoying kid that you have to help out right at the beginning of the expansion. What wonder if there's a Svani too. Rather than me running around like a headless chicken looking for shinies that don't exist. If not, I might hop into the jungle quickly as well and just have a look there. I assume in the jungle, again, the red collections would probably be around the starting area. It's kind of the only safe-ish area for trade skillers. Everything else is pretty hostile out there, so. Ah, right down the end of the jungle near the Mangavi zoning. It's a bit of trade skilly bits there, and there's lots of harvestables and where the ratty NPC is. I was about to say, is someone already out here doing this? Am I actually just chasing someone round? Come on. Still need like 3 or 4 more items. There we go. It's better. 2 more items. Come on, shinies. Get these 2 items and get a shift on. Oh, hello. That was a normal collection. See? Still need some of the normal ones as well. I don't. Once you kind of finished the main quest series out in these zones, never really kind of came back to have a like look around for shinies and things like that. It's sort of got forgotten about. Actually managed to finish all of the collections in the solo zones before I finished all the overland ones. Just because those are the ones you actually end up doing most. On the plus side, I have plenty of spares if anybody needs some. Right, I think I have harvested Svanee out of all its red shinies again. Ah, an actual normal overland collection complete. Excellent. I feel like this trip has been profitable. Worthwhile. What's the reward? You too can have a Mangavi pattern. Mangavi barding of bolstering. Aha. Just as a reminder for anybody who does watch it, the last episode of Moon Knight is available now to watch on the Disney Pluses. It was a slightly wacky but good series overall from start to finish. Would recommend. Are you kidding me? I've only picked up freaking like the first two shinies are the ones I needed, and then all the other ones since then have been bloody repeats. Come on, it's like flipping 10 items in the collection. I'm sure I can pick up more that I need. Just the same two over and over and over again. Stupid game. That's better. Uh-huh. Aaron Jesus says, screw you, hippie. You've had all the luck you're getting today. Okay, so I think that's all around the beginning area here. Yeah, do we think there's some at the end of the zone as well? Because that was technically a trade skill friendly area. The only downside is it's a bit of a flight to get over there. Because as we're waiting for these things to respawn anyway, we may as well go and have a quick look. Worst case, I call back and go back out to Svani again, but... Go, go, go! Wings don't fail me now. Aha! I mean, yes. It's 2 shinies. That's better than nothing, I suppose. Okay. So it's 2, at least 2. Oh, no, it's 3. It's at least 2 areas on the map, though, that you know you can get them from. I suppose there's any up here, is there? No. Mysterious milk. That's probably, if you saw that on the shelves in the supermarket, I'm not sure you'd pick it up and buy it, would you?
All right, all right. I'll see what we have on the market now. Just hold your horses and I'll be with you in a minute.
Oh, Girosis. I have too many shinies and not enough space on the broker to put them all up. Please, someone come and buy all my things. Has mysterious milk. Willing to sell.
interested in qualifying for an equity line of corn on your livestock?
How's the old overseas getting on? Oh, and it's Oh! Turns out there are actually red shinies that spawn on the starting aisle that you come into. I didn't see that before. Yeah. We learn something new every day. Suppose there aren't any scattered around town then. One more! Come on! You can do it, Dice. I believe. Yes! See? I believed. And then it happened. It's another one done. Just one more red shiny collection to go. And then Finny. What's the reward for this one? A woven kinema bowl. Uh-huh. A little bit let down by that one. Must have been a few more interesting Svani related objects that could have been the reward, rather than just a random wooden bowl. Don't Clearly, this is why EverQuest Next fell down so early. Disappeared into oblivion. It's because they didn't put shinies in as the first thing they did. See, if they'd have done that, the game would have been saved. How to save your game from oblivion. Put shinies in that people can pick up and collect. Come on, one more item. Almost there. You can do it. Come on, Dorothy. Next one. Next one's it. Let's go. If I could find the next one. Oh. I think I've cleaned the area out of shinies. There are no more. Oh. And me and my greedy fingers. Right, I shall check down the far end of the zone here, and then if I don't get them all, we shall leave it for another day. It's fine. I don't want to run around for too long, but it was just kind of one of those things where I was so close to doing it. I just wanted to see if I could finish it off. Just another thing ticked off the list for the expansion. Did it! We did it! The very last one. The last red shiny to pick up, and it was the one we needed. Get in! Am I? I mean, I assume that's it now, because that's Svani, the jungle, Magavi Wastes, and Forlorn. Can't imagine there being any other ones waiting.
Hi there.
A stack of Karupa cages. Right. Now the question is, where in God's name do you put them all? Right. I've got a wooden bowl. I'm going to stick that over here by the water. So that's appropriate. Stack of cages. Let's stick that by the tent here. Oh, I've actually already got a weird barrier looking thing there. Because we can have one on this side to kind of air them up. you've got these strange blue things. I don't know. I assume they go on the wall, do they? Do they go on the... Oh. That's kind of freaky. Sort of works. It's a magical barrier. Keeps the big nasties away. Oh, that's weird. It disappears into the water. There you go. Okay. It's different. I've never seen anything like that before for the house. So. Oh. On that somewhat anticlimactic bombshell, I think I am going to leave it there for this evening.